Why are sloths most likely to survive, but least likely to succeed? By Laura. Intro. Did you know sloths could swim? Did you know the sloth's top speed is 0.24 kilometers per hour? I just found that out too. I've been researching about sloths and I have a question. Why are sloths most likely to survive but least likely to succeed? Well, to find out, we need to find out more about them. A sloth is faster swimming than walking on land. The giant ground sloth. Sloths have an amazing history. They are related to the giant ground sloth. Did you know that the giant ground sloth was 12 feet, which is 2 feet larger than the African elephant? You would think that with their massive size, you might think that they are carnivores, but surprisingly, they are herbivores. They only eat plants, like leaves and greenery. This is probably something that the giant ground sloth ate. They migrated from South America to North America about 8 million years ago. Sadly, they went extinct 10,000 years ago. As you can see, the giant ground sloth was an amazing animal, and sloths are super lucky to have them as their ancestors. They probably took this path when they migrated. Food, food, food. Just like their ancestors, the giant ground sloths are herbivores. They eat leaves, branches, and sometimes bugs. Did you know that it takes 30 days to digest a leaf? So that means, well, they poop only once a week. Sloths eat leaves and sometimes bugs, so what eats them? Harpy eagles and wild cats eat them. Harpy eagles and wild cats are the main predators. So how do they live? They live in rainforests in a tree hanging upside down. Wait, what? Hanging upside down? It's hard to breathe when you hang upside down, right? Wouldn't they die? Actually, they spend 90% hanging upside down. They probably even sleep upside down. And they sleep for about 15 to 20 hours. Their lungs are able to hold up unlike ours. We can only turn our head 90%, but sloths, like many other animals, are able to turn their head 270%. Well, what can we do? Well, we can definitely recycle for a start and try to save power, like when you leave the room and turn off the lights. It saves energy. Eating local food, shipping food can hurt the sloth's home. Try to use the least amount of plastic as possible because all the plastic ever built is still on Earth today. And the last thing we can do is hope. Hope that all the animals in the world will not go extinct like the giant ground sloth. Always remember to recycle. Conclusion. Obviously, sloths have an amazing history. They have amazing body features unlike us. There are only 6 species left in the world. The pygmy three-toed sloths, the man sloth, the pale-throated sloth, the brown-throated sloth, the two-toed sloth, and the Hoffman's two-toed sloth. Now back to the question earlier. I think the reason they are most likely to survive is their camouflage, and why they are least likely to succeed is that their home is being destroyed and that they are so slow. I hope after you read this article about sloths, it made you smile because I think sloths like it too, because most of the time they do.